Hello, my name is John Batchelor. The topic I'm going to be speaking about is something everyone has experienced: school attendance. I admit it, we've all had those days where you wake up and just don't feel like going, student and teacher alike. If it happens once or twice, whatever, not a big deal. When it starts to add up, though, that's when it starts to get really serious and worrisome for parents and teachers. Truth is, more and more kids are not attending school because it is either the cool thing to do or school just bores them. There have been school districts throughout the US that have tried to fix this problem, but today I want to give some insight on what I think should happen for there to be change. Before talking about the attendance situation, let's get a quick rundown of the dropouts. A study done by Christine Crystal shows that dropout rates appear to vary widely depending on the school factors. This ties into the family life and life at school. If the parents had given any thought to their children's educational success, they would have moved into a neighborhood that feeds into a good school district. The faculty at the school also plays a huge role because if the teachers don't care about the student's future, why should the students put in the time and effort? A report on high school graduates in 2000, 56% of the high school dropouts were unemployed compared to 16% of the high school graduates by Crystal. Then the rates of money that correspond with this significantly differs because of the two different educational things. One of these programs put into play in Ohio is called Ohio's Learning, Earning, and Parenting Program, or otherwise known as LEAP. The LEAP program provides all teen parents who receive welfare with a substantial financial incentive to attend school, and that was by Will Ferrell. At first glance, it seems to be a little strange, paying them money to attend high school, but but findings indicate that LEAP succeeded in increasing school enrollment and attendance and in reducing welfare receipt. And moreover, the program was cost effective for the state welfare department, also by Ferrith. So it seems that the attendance problem was solved because people went to school. But in reality, they were just going for the money. LEAP did not increase the rate of high school graduation because many teens dropped out before completing their senior year by Ferrith. Then this came up. It brought up the family. The influence that this has on someone's child wanting to go to school to better themselves. There was a study done by Teen Monrosi and a team of colleagues to see if there were relations between family income as measured by receipt of free or reduced price lunch, school attendance, and academic achievement among a diverse sample of children from kindergarten to fourth grade using both random and within child fixed effects models, Monrosi. This doesn't really have to do with the home life any more than it has to do with the life that the children's parents raised them in. If the parents didn't think about the school as important, then they were going to teach they were going to teach the child the same thing. And it is proven that poor attendance patterns predict poorer grades, with absences more associated with grades than tardies. Monrosi. This shows that giving people free stuff and incentive to go to school is not the way to go about things. We need to get closer to the root of the problem, which are the mindsets of the parents and that of the school system. A few ways to change the attendance system, for one, is the stricter attendance policies. Something like a strike system where the child does not show up to school a certain amount of days of the month, there will be a meeting with the principal/advisor. If that doesn't work, then the child continues not to show up, he or she shouldn't be allowed to come back to school at all because it clearly tells the school and faculty they do not want to be there. This would be a harsher way of punishment, but effective. If they want to screw up their lives, be my guest. Because we as a student body don't want them here if they don't want to better themselves in their community. Charlie Taylor goes into more of the statistics of average grades that students receive based off of what percent of school days they have missed. He states of pupils who miss more than 50% of school, only 3% manage to achieve 5 or more GCSEs at grades A to C, including maths and English, Taylor. He goes on to talk about truceny and how the government has been implementing laws to stop holidays from being extended because the family is tired. And what really hits home is when he says that all primary schools should analyze their data on attendance and quickly pick up on children who are developing a pattern of absence by Taylor. I think this is a very good point to bring up. If the school systems want to be changed, they need to take it into their own hands and start making students, especially high school students, accountable for their actions. If this is either by the harsher punishments for not attending class or even by doing what Ohio did and pay the kids to go to class. It's different for every school, and the people that know the students best are the teachers and the staff at the school. It will be hard, but if the faculty at schools give their all to care about every student, maybe kids would actually want to go and stay at school. In this speech, I talked about some ways of how to improve the attendance in the U.S. school systems. We can do this by making attendance policies more strict to reinforce the rules of attendance. Also by making school life better for students so that they actually want to come to school by making the teachers more invested in the students and what they want to learn. Attendance is not only key to school success, but success in the real world as well. Thank you.